He said it on the campaign trail. European nations need to start paying their NATO bills and stop letting the U.S. pick up the tab. So it didn't surprise me to see the report that President Trump took the opportunity of his meeting with Angela Merkel of Germany to literally hand her a fake bill for $375 billion. This, according to the Times of London. The White House denied the story, as did the German government. So why am I talking about it? Because I hope it happened. I think it should have happened. It seems like kind of a Trump move, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. And it's consistent with what he's been saying in public. Just last week, he tweeted, "Despite what you have heard from the fake news, I had a great meeting with German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Nevertheless, Germany owes vast sums of money to NATO, and the United States must be paid for the powerful and very expensive defense it provides to Germany." This led the Washington Post to say, Trump may really not know how NATO works. He knows how it works. NATO countries have pledged to spend 2% of their GDP on defense, and Germany's consistently fallen short of that. Pay up, Europe! I have to close it with a button, Liz. Pay up, Europe. That was really the whole monologue. Pay up, Europe.
I thought, yeah.
Liz, you know the countries, don't you, that pay their bills?
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Would you believe it's Greece?
Greece?
Poland?
Yes.
There are 4 countries that are at the 2% of GDP spending on defense. Or maybe Latvia's in there. I don't know.
I have them down here. It's on my list.
Greece is one of them.
Poland, Greece, UK, and Estonia. And the U.S.
Poland.
Yes.
Is in there, too. Listen, while we're at it, could he hand them the bill for reconstructing Germany after World War II? I mean, I would relate to more of that. Germany is a really solid ally of the United States. You don't want to alienate them, but it's like living in a co-op. For those of you who don't know what co-ops are in New York, you all have to pay certain fees, and when you find out you've been paying and then your neighbor who's getting the same services hasn't been paying, it's not a good feeling.
Always happens. Do you go to the board meetings? Do you sit in there?
I hide.
Yeah, their co-op meetings.
I'm washing my hair that night.
Exactly.
Well, with the exception of the UK, those other countries, their GDPs are kind of small, so 2% would be a very small number. But while we're at it and sending bills around, let's have Exxon pay for those shipping lanes we keep open with our Navy. Let's get that profit back into the taxpayers.
Come on, they pay a lot of money.
No, they really don't.
They don't allow them to sail around the world for free, those guys.
They don't pay for our Navy keeping pirates off their ships, do they? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do that.
No, they don't.
And does our Navy help?
We got a guy in the State Department now that knows some people at Exxon, so let's send them a bill.
Oh, like that? It's like the Tom Hanks movie, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, he was a private guy, and our guys went in to save him, right?
Did we ever send a bill to him?
Huh? And you made a good point. Captain Phillips should pay us back.
And his company.
Yeah. What do you think, this? I don't think these European countries are paying their bills, and I think Trump does understand that. What do you think, Joe? I know you know a lot about this NATO stuff.
I thought you were going to ask me about, bills and people and when they,
Yeah, that's the analogy. The thing is...
Well, I get more upset, because you and I talked about this before, about how, some people will, you go out to eat, and everybody, you said you hate when people don't pay for the tax.
There's always one guy.
See, you said to me there's always one guy who doesn't do that.
Yeah.
And I find that I hate more the guy that gets way more and wants everybody to owe the same.
Oh, he wants to split the bill, but he got dessert.
I have all my friends do that. Everybody owes 11. I'm like, dude, I had a honey bun. You had like 11 different types of juices.
Adults split the bill when you go out. It's just the way it works, right? I don't drink. Everybody else I go out with drinks. I split the bill, whatever.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to say this
is the way it is.
Exactly.
I say this isn't fair.
Well, look, I think, Shillue, that's a good point. The U.S. goes out. We do eat and drink the most, but we also we pay the biggest bill, right?
Listen, I'm just happy that guys are handing women some bills, all right? Okay? It's about time, all right?
Exactly.
Let me tell you something, Tom. I come home, my wife hands me a bill, whether it's for karate for the kids or school supplies or sex. But let me tell you this. I get handed a bill and a wet nap, and I'm not a fan, okay? Enough.
I don't know what the wet nap is for. But Do you think it happened? Do you they're both denying it.
Right.
But do you think he gave her a fake bill, an itemized bill?
Oh, I could totally see him doing
Yeah.
that. And shaking her hand with that buzzer shocker thing that he used to have. Maybe even a whoopee cushion on the chair before she sits
I
down.
hope to God he didn't do that.
Well, why not? I say do it, but
Go
put
for
out,
it.
like, the big check like they do Publishers Clearinghouse and take a photograph with her.
Walk in there.
I want everyone to know.
That's embarrassing. He's the president of the United States. He's going to give her a bill. He's going to hand her
You know
a
what's
bill.
embarrassing? 1.2% of GDP for the defense.
Yeah, 1.2% of their GDP is like all those other countries combined that you listed before. So they are spending a good deal.
Well, they got to spend more. Okay.